Hey guys, welcome back to another VinnyVid Productions. In this video, it's going to be a response to a comment I received on my last video about my new track arrangement. This is from one of my subs, and his name is Robert. I'm very bad at pronouncing names, but it's Robert Van Owen. And he models the Netherlands, and you guys got to check his layout. Give his layout a look-see, because he's got a really fantastic layout, and part of it's electrified with the wires that hang over the top. You know, I forgot what they call that, catenary. But anyhow, he was concerned about me switching out SFP plastics, which is in the North Glendale area. And I started looking at the layout plan that I had drawn out, and it could be done, but there's a lot of extra moves to do it. So I am going to show you guys how it is now and what I plan on doing to it, and then we'll go out to the layout and I'll show you how it's actually going to look. So stay tuned and we shall be right back. Okay, Robert, I've been contemplating your comment to me in my last video about the track revision, and I was sitting here trying to go over what's got to be done. Your concern was switching out SFP plastics. Okay, if this track right here is empty, which it probably will never be empty, but if it is, the locomotive would leave here and it would come up, cross over, come back down this line, cross up into the industry spurs, come back down, grab whatever hoppers he needs to grab, come back up, then back down again, and then he could park it on this track as far back as he can. The locomotive could then uncouple, come up here, do his run around here, and then go back in and catch all the rest of the cars, come back out with all the cars, hook up to the hoppers, and bring it on over to the holding yard. But this track, like I said, is never going to be empty. So these cars always have to be moved out before I can move any of these cars, because this track can only hold 2 4-axle locomotives and 2 of the hoppers. So just to switch this out may take more than one maneuver. But anyhow, it still can be done, because I could back the hoppers out and bring them down here and do the same thing. But the cars from here have to be parked someplace, so they would most likely be parked on this line right here. So the engine would have to come out and you come here and back up, cross over, come back up again, cross over and hook up to the rest of the cars, and then shove them all back to the holding yard. So because of what you said, what I'm going to do is add a turnout right here, and it's going to go right to here, and that will give me my runaround, my short runaround that I would need to switch this out. So now I could take the hoppers from here. Of course this track still has to be empty, but I could take my hoppers here, bring them down, come across in here, drop them off, come back in, and then do the rest of the switching, put those cars back out here, uncouple them, come back in here, and back up, go around the front, pick these guys up, back it out, come back down, hook up to the rest of the cars, and drive it into the yard. Anyhow, I'll take you out to the room and I'll show you what I'm talking about, and hopefully it'll make sense to you. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, before we get to do the modification I'm going to make, I want to show you I also have planned out my holding yard here. As you can see, it's going to be 2 tracks for holding, and track right here in the middle is going to be, I guess you would call it the arrival track, and then the train will get split up and go onto those 2, and those 2 track right there are my main line. Anyhow, just want to show you everything is just temporarily fit in here for now. I actually could make it a bit longer if I use a curved switch track here, but I don't like the curved switch tracks. They're Atlas and they're basically junk. They just fall out. And I could do the same thing on the other side also. I could put a curved switch right behind that tank that's there, and it'll give me an extra 12 inches of space, but I'm not really too concerned about that. Anyhow, let's get over to the next part that I'm doing this video for, and we'll be right back. We're at the train room now, and I'll show you what I intend to do. I'm going to be including this turnout right here, which is going to give me a crossover, and it's going to continue on down to where the depot is, and then it'll follow up right to the other side where those tankers are, and then you can come back here like this and just head right back up this track right here and complete his switching, either one of LexJet or Sun Electronics, either one of those, or you can go up and get modular systems and whatever. But anyhow, I think that's might solve the problem. If you see something else, Robert, just let me know. Excuse me. And I'll see if I can fix it. Anyhow, thanks for watching. As always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out.